Hi guys, I'm so excited to share you a boba recipe today, and it's very yummy. Even I don't actually like boba, but I liked this recipe. It's not only the boba because it has like a sauce, so let's get started. 20 grams of palm sugar, it can also be red sugar or brown sugar, and also 50 grams of tapioka powder or 5 tablespoons of tapioka powder. You should try this recipe. I mean, it's so good. Like, if you make it, you will want to make it one more time or a lot more time because it's so good. Now continue by adding half a tablespoon of chocolate milk powder. I added 1 tablespoon because you can add more than half a tablespoon. Last time I made it, I put half a tablespoon and I like it more with 1 tablespoon. So after you add them all up, you can start mixing them. You can use a spoon or anything you want. Just make sure it really mixes together. After you mix them, you can start adding 3 tablespoons of 100 degrees Celsius of hot water. Just so you remember, only 3 tablespoons at first, and then try mixing it. After you mix 3 tablespoons, add 1 more tablespoon. If it's still not in the consistency yet, you can check the consistency later after this part finishes. Also, after you add 4 tablespoons or 5 tablespoons of water, you can start kneading it, and you can, even if it's like this, you start kneading and it will turn into a very good dough. The sign of a good dough is if it doesn't stick to your hand and can stretch. It doesn't really need to stretch like on the video because this dough turned out really good for me, but the first time I tried, it didn't really become this good. So if it's your first try, don't worry. If you keep practicing making boba, you will eventually reach this level of good consistency of the dough. Add a little bit of tapioka powder. To make the shaping process easier, divide the dough into 4 parts. If this dough stays out for so long, it can dry, so that's why you would want to save them like this for a while you are shaping quarter of the dough. This part of the process might need your patience because it takes a very long time and you will have to cut them so small. After you cut them, you will have to shape them, put them in the tapioka powder. After you put them in the tapioka powder, you can filter the boba like this and put it in a boiling water. Close the lid and leave it on medium fire for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, put it aside and let's start making the sauce. Take out a pan, put 7.5 tablespoons of palm sugar and 100 milliliters of normal mineral water. Now mix it with something and it's time to boil! After the palm sugar and the water solution is boiled, you can start adding the boba. I found tons of different ways that you can put boba in the solution, and I hope you can see it clearly. It's not really clear though, but I hope you can understand what I'm trying to show you. If you subscribe to my channel and you watch all of my videos, you would see tons, like 2 or 3 videos of boba that I was making the sauce thing. The boba is finally ready, and this is what it's supposed to look like. My mom tried the boba for the first time, and this is the first boba she ever tried, and she really liked it. There are tons of ways that you can use boba. I use it as a chocolate milk boba, and I really liked it. You can also use like only fresh milk and boba, and it also tastes good, but I prefer the chocolate one. Pour fresh milk. That looks so good. If you're fasting, it's better if you make this after you open your fast, because when you make it, the smell is so good. Oops, I spilled it, but I can clean it later, right? After I finish the video. Yeah. Bye for now. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. It's like so simple for you, but it means so much to me. Thank you. Enjoy! I spilled it again. Oh no!